I'm curious, there's one thing I want to look at, though.
You know, I tried Aurora once. I did not enjoy the experience. And just what is on your mind at this moment? I was raised to believe that few things, if any, are certain in this life. You seem to be the exception to that rule.
Ah, okay. Put that smile away, Andrej. That's terrifying.
I would certainly hope so, or...
It would feel
Take
quite
care of
foolish.
yourself.
Get lost.
So there is always the option to just flip-flop as you
impression that
please.
region has some influence here in Neon. I wonder how Mr. Bayou feels about that.
Who gives a fuck about what Mr. Bayou thinks, piece of shit? Asshole put a bounty on my head. I'm still, like, super mad that you can't just kill Benjamin Bayou. It's so dumb.
All right, relax. This experiment can't go worse than the last one did.
I need that Rothicite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
I'm just concerned the entire station was wiped out by... something.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back.
Hey there. Good to see you again. Just talked to Masako. Let's get this over with. Have a great day.
Good, you're here. It's
Oh,
time to put
Jesus.
a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd.
Point me in the right direction. I'm ready to do whatever's needed.
In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Veena Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users.
How can you be sure the mole didn't steal the information on the shielding mod?
Well, we can't, but the shielding aspect was never officially a part of Project Dominion. It was an afterthought of how to safeguard our own people from being manipulated, so it was being researched separately as a mod. The research itself was in early stages, too early for board approval, so only myself, DeMarcus, and Masako know about it.
Well, it's smart to market them separately. You'd be foolish to get one and not the other.
Oh yeah, marketing and finance wouldn't have it any other way.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Veena can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
Of course. Installing experimental technology into your very head. What could go wrong?
You're just gonna... Oh, God. You just assume I'm willing to be your guinea pig for this.
We expect our employees to do whatever it takes to ensure Ryujin's success. Consider this an opportunity, not a risk. Besides, you're in good hands with Veena.
You're trusting me with this technology.
You're a Ryujin employee, and we need a job done. We've trusted you this far, so I feel it's safe to continue the trend.
Well, I'm willing to undergo the procedure if that's what it takes.
Good. That's all I wanted to hear.
And all I need is the last piece of the puzzle. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called Rothicite.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship the Rothicite straight to us. Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any communication with the Carinay station.
Let me guess. It's unlikely this is a communications issue.
Correct. The updates have been regular up until now. Last we heard, the shipment was ahead of schedule.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Are you expecting me to run into a lot of resistance?
Unfortunately, yes, so be prepared. Extensive tests and research were done on the planet, so the chances that this is environmental are slim. And setting up a station like this is second nature for consolidated mining, with plenty of redundancies in place to handle mechanical failures.
Well, I'll find out what happened and secure the shipment.
The mining station is CM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Carinae 3A in the Carinae system. The shipment should be in the research and control tower, but the outside doors are kept locked down. This keycard will let you enter the mines so you can access the tower from the inside. Good luck.
Okay. Well, I guess we can just fast
Got
travel
my eye
straight
on
from
you.
there. Oh, it's right next to Cassiopeia. Ah, that looks pretty cool. I accidentally unselected the mission as well. Whoops. So Rothosite is unique to this planet, interestingly enough. And there's a couple of planets that have unique items like that.
Beginning landing cycle.
Although I'm a little disappointed, this hardly looks like a unique location. Maybe it is, and I just don't know it.
Hello, Captain.
Also, there's an interesting bug with these engines where they just never turn off. Not sure what's up with that. Well, I don't see anybody. Although, interestingly, there's a big-ass weapons case here. It is full of, tools, though, so that makes sense, at least. What the hell? Oh, we got Ecliptic, guys. Rapid Orion, huh? Just shoots faster? Interesting. Not really seeing a whole lot of enemies at all, really. Jesus Christ.
Do not like the cold. Stiffens the joints, lowers reaction times.
Ooh, advanced Big Bang. Jesus. That is a big boy indeed.
Not exactly the lap of luxury, is it?
I don't know, this place is kind of nice. I mean, it's definitely an all-in-one habitation, but it's convenient. Well, we know Ecliptic came in and fucked everyone's shit up, at least. I was kind of worried it was going to be some sort of creature or something. That would have been kind of annoying. Is that a contraband chest? Yes, it is. Ooh, Mining Monthly. Cool.
Exercising caution.
Finished! I make this.
It's just got a cutlass. Space AK is so cool.
I cannot wait. Extra ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
That looks like the way forward. I'm curious. Curious what the wrong way looks like, but it doesn't really look any different.
Target reacquired.
Ow, that hurt. Let's just get rid of all of those. See what I mean? Oh my god. Every time I say that, I'm referring to the reloads just failing. It happens way too often. Like, right there! Reload failed again. What is up with that?
Give up already.
Med theft refined pacifier. Oh, that's lame. Still waiting to get a nice pacifier. I do kind of want to use that. But I've still yet to see one. God damn. Oh, that's a lot of guys! Fucking turrets are hyper accurate. Oh my god.
Hold on. You die today.
Taking damage.
What's down here? Oh. Gravity's low enough, I'm willing to jump down and take a look. So this is definitely where all the miners went. But no real information on what happened. That's kind of disappointing. There's Rotha's site.
Impressive investment in equipment. Someone certainly considered this worth the time and credits.
Yeah. Alright. I think I'm considerably restocked and ready to go. We're back outside.
Wait. I can't.
That guy's gonna fuck me up. Oh, are there two?
Profit is never necessarily the aim.
Woo-hoo-hoo! But I've got better exterminators. Or negotiators.
Lost visual.
Oh, this fight's gonna suck balls.
Bring it to Regen. Time to finish this.
Oh, my health. Good shit, Andresia. Holy fuck. We flank and spank. God damn. You have contract orders. Read the contract. Space adept. Oh, that's worthless. Antimony. Okay. Decent amount of it, too. Okay. Redirected to the clinic. Uh-oh. Man, we're gonna have to do some digging in the clinic now, huh? Wonder why on earth they would need Rothasite for. Oh, at least this planet's somewhat visually interesting on the surface. I mean, it is just weird rocks. That's better than most of the other planets we've looked at. So we did get a note for the contract, which is probably... Oh, wait. Contract orders. There we go. The client was Infinity Ltd, Lucas Drexler. Retrieve Rothosite shipment being prepared for Ryujin. Redirect to the clinic. Leave no witnesses. Okay. Well, this'll be fun. Surely I won't have to kill anyone here. At the clinic, too, you spawn so far away.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
I have never required treatment here, and I hope that I never do.
Good day, Captain.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
I'm part of a confidential medical task force. I'm here to investigate an outbreak.
An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this.
I said it's confidential. We don't want to start a panic, so I need you to keep your mouth shut.
Understood. Here's an access card. Good luck.
Easy enough.
Sean, I don't want to go through this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Look, we got that shipment. Although who knows what Faye expects me to do with it. But maybe approvals really are on the way. Now please, get back to Kai. Make sure his vitals are stable. I don't want to lose him. We'll figure this out. I promise.
Fine. But if we lose Kai, that's it. I'm going to SSNN. I don't give a shit about my career anymore.
You and me both.
Just have to get through this day. Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area.
Oh. Infinity Ltd sent me so I could personally update them on my progress.
In that case, you'll want to speak to Dr. Lane.
Okay.
Pardon.
I never should have taken this job.
This damn contract will be the death of me. Excuse me, but this is a restricted area. You need to leave.
I'm here for a mandatory security update. I need to run an update on your computer.
Your timing could be better. A little warning next time. I'll just take a moment to check up on my patient.
Oh, they're trying to use the neuroamp to bring back coma patients. That's interesting. Huh. And Infinity Ltd's trying to push it into medical. Okay. Damn. I can't even pronounce that name. Senskaven? God, Jesus. That's awful. They're still trying to find an alloy ratio. So they already know about Rothosite, which this is. I was gonna say, we could easily just get our own amount of Rothosite, especially if that's how big the shipment was. Like, I thought we were dealing with a crate of the stuff, but no, it's a suitcase full of it. That's like nothing.
Fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
This is a quiet beat, but the place gives me the willies.
Need some work?
Yeah, it's so bizarre.
Operation complete. Thrusters free.
It kind of sucks, because I almost appreciate Infinity LTD more because they're trying to do more with the neuroamp than just sell it as a product.
Nice to catch you in the office.
Hey there. Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako.
Hopefully it's all there and accounted for.
Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1?
What do you know about Ecliptic?
The mercenary group? Only that you mean business if you hire them. They're not known for subtlety, and don't care if they leave a trail of bodies in their wake. I take it they were at the station?
Infinity hired Ecliptic mercenaries to obtain the shipment.
Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothosite. Were there any survivors?
You ask, but do you really care?
Corporate culture may have its ugly side, but that doesn't mean we've lost our humanity. Our moves are strategic and precise, as you should know. The moment we justify the slaughter of innocents is when we go from competitive to criminal.
Sure. Okay. Like, you haven't had people killed before, though? I don't buy that for a second. And why were there no guards there? Were these people unprotected?
Our station on Carone 3A and Consolidated Mining's contract were both confidential. We had no reason to believe they'd be under any threat. Of course, we had no reason to believe we had a mole, either.
Yeah. No. None of them lived. Ecliptic killed them all.
Sicking Ecliptic on a station with nothing but miners and scientists? Corporations can sink low, but this is a new level. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there?
If you know all this, then why am I even here?
Our technicians are thorough, but they aren't that thorough. Your ship docking there simply caught their attention is all. But on the off chance it was related to your assignment, they're currently combing through the clinic records as we speak.
Yeah, well, I found records that Ecliptic had rerouted the shipment to the clinic for a Dr. Kendrick Lane.
Dr. Lane? I believe Vina is familiar with his work, specializing in neurosurgery. Were you able to determine what he was doing at the clinic?
If I tell you, do you promise to make Infinity and Lucas Drexler pay? I don't give a fuck, but okay.
They're going to pay, all right. But if you have something to add to their list of criminal activity, I'll be happy to use whatever fuel you can provide.
I guess I didn't really think about it that way. That they were using it as they were using human trials. Yeah, okay, that is pretty bad. I was just thinking in hindsight, I was like, oh, they're trying to use it in the medical field to see if it can reawaken people. That's kind of cool. And then it's like, oh, right, but they're using, like, humans. I guess it just kind of didn't really pass me by, because they're just, you don't even see them, you just see the files, you know what I mean? How legit is the clinic? Why would they have a contract with Infinity?
The clinic serves all, but it can't be denied that they require credits to run. In most cases, the clinic is also the best choice for research. Not everyone has the resources to have decent medical facilities like us on site.
Right. Well, they were performing illegal human trials to perfect their internal neuroamp.
So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO.
Infinity appears to be on an entirely different level of corruption. It cannot be allowed to continue.
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rotha site secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
How long is it going to take for Vina to complete the internal neuroamp?
Not long, according to her. She and DeMarcus have everything prepped and ready. I believe it's just a matter of creating the alloy and molding it according to her design.
Well, let's get started.
Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting,
know who it
and I
is.
expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Okay, well thanks. 3 med packs. Wow.
Don't cause any trouble.
They really... like, something about the XP balancing in this game is just, like, actually terrible. Because we're getting, like, 250 for a quest, but if you go to any high-level area, you'll get 250, like, per kill.
It says something, does it not? That the executives wish to have everyone else physically beneath them?
It's so bizarre.
Good. You're right on time. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
Does this mean we can bring Imogen back in?
In due time. I'll be reaching out. But right now, we need her to remain in hiding.
I knew she was innocent.
Yes. You made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
What? What is Imogene gonna do in the meantime? Stay in hiding?
Imogene is a resourceful woman. I have no doubt she's in a safe house of her own design. In fact, she probably sees this as a paid vacation. My guess is she's lounging on a couch somewhere, binging all those movies she hasn't had time to watch.
She could just fire her, yeah, but they need reason, otherwise lawsuits. Understood. I'd want solid proof that no one can question.
The people we're dealing with will expect nothing less. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program, so this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity, so before you go, I want you to bring that program to me.
Ularu's fooled you before. What makes you think you can find something on this program?
If I can't find hidden code on a single slate, I certainly deserve to be fired. Ularu is limited in what she can hide here. Plus, she'll have no reason to believe anyone will be looking in the first place.
And what if there's nothing incriminating on this program that Ularu gives me?
Then we'll have to find another way to build a case against Ularu. And it won't be easy.
Alright. Whatever program Ularu gives me is yours. There's no way she frames Masako too.
Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I've no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Right.